So as we look at that, how do we define thinking agility? Thinking agility is the ability to consciously shift your thinking when the situation requires it. Now, that means that you're shifting your thinking all day. You encounter a different kind of an email, a phone call comes in. Our brains are reactively shifting our thinking. But in many instances, and you may not know this, our brains are actually pretty lazy. And we kind of go into unconscious mode much of the time so that we can be very efficient. So when we see something coming at us, the brain will typically react, and if it's something we've seen before, we react in the way that we reacted in a previous time, and that may or may not be exactly what we need. So let's take a moment to do a poll. I'm going to launch this in just a second, but to give you a moment to think about it, I'd like you to think about the greatest challenge you have in developing agile leaders, either for your organization or for one of your client organizations. Is it lack of leader energy to engage in having them stretch? Is it conflicting priorities in this issue of just trying to get it all done? Have we not defined agility as a critical competency? Or is it a constantly changing vision of what the future needs are for leaders? So I'm going to go ahead and launch the poll. And I'd like you, if you would, to select one. You may say that's more than one, but go ahead and select one of those, if you would. Which one do you think is the greatest challenge for you, or the greatest hindrance or obstacle as you think about those that you're working with, either internally or for an external client organization? I'm going to give you just a few more seconds to finish that up. I'll be interested to see if you are in alignment with other groups who I've asked the same question to, and see how that is going. We'll give you just about 3 more seconds. So place that vote in if you would, so we can close this out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share the